You're watching SEC volleyball powered by
Welcome back to Gregory Gymnasium, and look at how downtown Austin, Texas is at nighttime. And you can see like landmarks. The lights is always on every time at nighttime.
Exactly how you want it to right now, but big picture, how does it feel to be a part of this historic night, Vanderbilt's first SEC match in 45 years?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we've been going through a lot of firsts here and enjoying all of them and trying to kind of balance the celebration of us coming back and getting to play in sweet environments like this, but also trying to win matches. And that's a tough place to be in, but we're ready for set 3 here.
Coach, you said that your pins will do a good job on testing the hands of Texas. What are you liking about the placement right now with your hitters?
Honestly, not a whole lot. I think we got to be more aggressive hitting line. We got to be more aggressive taking shots off the top of their block and just the edges of their block. But even our off speed, we're not giving it to where we want to give it, which is, that short line tip right behind the right front block. So there's stuff we can do better, and we got the athletes to do it. So hopefully we'll come out and execute a little bit better here in set 3.
I appreciate it, Coach.
Thank you, guys.
Anders Nelson
All right.
and Commodores 4 and 5 in non-conference play, playing match number 1, the SEC. Had a much more competitive second set overall. Looking at the match summary, Tori Stafford leading the way with 11 kills. Hitting percentage, big time, leaning in Texas's favor.
I like how blatant Anders Nelson is. He said, we need down that line. We've talked about it, TCU. Baylor showed glimpses. He said, we need to do a better job. Go down that line. You saw great swings, not able to make it in. Excited for this third set.
And we're about to start the third set, and we are underway. Here we go. This is our set. If we... Wow, that's quick. Whoa. All right. This is the first SEC match in 45 years against our Texas Longhorns. 45 years. Wow.
Saw a boot on her left foot earlier tonight.
And it's too long but wide.
Service error.
That's crazy. Tie game at 1.
Coming off a phenomenal
Yeah, this is probably the only thing we got to keep an eye out.
Against TCU and Baylor.
It's a day-to-day situation.
All right.
Whatever injury is, she hates watching the SEC opener.
So again, both our teams.
Got away from there for. Halter to the service line. 6 aces in her last 3 matches heating up there. That one backs up Anna Michon. Mia Sorensen back in there. Gary with the dig. Charging in is Kari Spears. She's up to 7 kills.
Benny feeding Spears on the D-ball, and it was a pretty low set, which didn't give Kari the ability to come down on it, but she goes through the hands going forward instead of right down.
Spears has won SEC Freshman of the Week 3 straight weeks. We're only 4 weeks into the season. That one off of Halter.
This is exactly who you want at the service line for the third set for Vanderbilt. Cameron Chaney, one of the U.S. servers in the SEC. Gotta avoid Emma Halter. But Tori Stafford's been great as well. Gotta go for a seam.
What makes her serve so dangerous?
Power. Because if you don't have that power, topspin serves are some of the easiest. It comes right off your platform perfectly. But if it's that hard power, it can shank right off you.
It is on full display, and a little bit too much power there.
And topspin is one of the hardest because of timing that huge toss. When you're floating and you're just tossing it a foot in the air, that's so much easier than tossing it 15 feet and trying to time that as an approach like you're hitting.
Texas by 2 with Benny serving. That just prevents it from being an ace. That would have been the first of the night. Tori Stafford got all of that one.
Vanderbilt just a little bit late on that block. That gave Tori Stafford the option to get down on the block as the blocker's hands are coming up, making it impossible for the back row to get a second touch.
Back to Benny. Anna Michon. Diving for it was Benny. Vanderbilt back within 2.
Looks like like Anna Marchand might have been able to be called under the net. But hey, you're going to take it if you're a Vanderbilt. That was a really tight pass. It worked out for Texas. Or Texas hitting it out worked out.
Anders Nelson was telling us, he goes, listen, I've been a part of some talented teams, but this squad's secret superpower, if you will, is 17 people who all care a ton top to bottom. He said it's not always like that, even on championship teams. But everybody has bought in on this Vanderbilt roster. Texas with a point. And we do have a challenge on that.
Oh, no.
Anders Nelson hoping that ball is out.
What is going on? Oh, God. Come on now.
It looked like she might have doubted whether that ball was in or out. But whatever the line just says, you go with it. This is a pretty good challenge for Coach Nelson.
Second challenge of the night. He lost his first one. If he loses this one, he's out unless somehow they would go to 5.
Upon further review, your original call is confirmed. Ball in, point Texas. Vanderbilt loses their last challenge.
Call confirmed. Vanderbilt out of challenges.
Tough call for Vanderbilt. Look where this ball lands. Right on the line. Doesn't get better than that.
Trying to hold up Texas's momentum. We resume with Stafford serving. There's ace number 1 on the night for the Longhorns. Here comes courtesy of the junior transfer, Tori Stafford.
Don't be surprised if Stafford goes right back to Anna Marchand, playing that mind game.
She did. Well, from the back row, here is Cheney.
That is way out off target. And Vanderbilt will call the first time out of the game.
Vanderbilt will call a timeout early in set number 3, down by 5 in Austin.
We'll be right back on either side.
After careful